Well, this is certainly a huge development. President Trump's so-called fixer has been silent for months, refusing to give comment or talk about the federal investigation involving that raid of material seized from his properties. But his silence ended this weekend inside a New York City hotel room where he sat down with ABC's George Stephanopoulos, where they talked off camera for about 45 minutes. Now, Cohen was asked many questions surrounding his loyalty to the president, which in the past has seemed bulletproof. Cohen had told people close to him he would take a bullet to protect his longtime former client if it came down to it. But his tone seems to have changed. And when asked what he will do if prosecutors offer him leniency in return for information on President Trump, here is what Stephanopoulos says Cohen told him.
One of the big questions I asked him is, what will you do if prosecutors come to you and offer you leniency in return for information on President Trump? Now, he said he wanted to respect the process, didn't get into specifics, but he added this, and he added this with emphasis. My wife, my daughter, and my son have my first loyalty and always will. I put family and country first.
Stephanopoulos says he went on to ask Cohen what he would do if prosecutors forced him to choose between protecting the president and his family, if the president and his legal team were to go after him to try to discredit him and the work he has done for Mr. Trump. Stephanopoulos says that Cohen sat up straight, his voice gained strength, and then he said, quote, "I will not be a punching bag as part of anyone's defense strategy. I am not a villain in any story and won't allow others to try to depict me in that way." Cohen also spoke of possible charges against him and said that once he understands what charges, if any, will be filed, he will defer to his new legal counsel, Guy Pietro, for guidance on that. Sandra.
Laura, on those breaking developments, the payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels was also brought up. What did Cohen have to say about that, Laura?
Yeah, this, of course, is a huge part of the case, right? The payment Michael Cohen made to Stephanie Clifford, or Stormy Daniels as she's known, has been the focal point of the investigation. When Cohen was asked whether Mr. Trump knew about the $130,000 payment he made to keep Daniels quiet, he told Stephanopoulos this, quote, "I want to answer. One day I will answer," he said, "but for now, I can't comment further on advice of my counsel." Cohen was also asked about the FBI and the Robert Mueller investigation. He said he doesn't like the term witch hunt that's been used and doesn't agree with those who demonize or vilify the FBI, saying when he was raided in April, the agents were respectful, courteous, and professional. And when they left, he says he shook their hands and he thanked them for their service, Sandra. So a lot to get through here with this breaking his silence over the weekend.